You guys ever wondered what Smash would be like if the roster was this big? Well, most casual players are probably like, oh wow, that's amazing! Look at all those characters! While the average competitive player is probably like, man, what the hell? I gotta learn 500 matchups now? How the hell was I supposed to remember that Ronald McDonald could do that? What do you mean Shrek is a 0 to death, man? Screw this! Well, what if I told you there was a solution that could appeal to both audiences? Well, there is actually. And the secret to that is liking this video and give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I'm just kidding. The solution to this is adding more character skins to the game. And I'm not talking like just giving a character a different color palette and going, wow, this one is inspired by Tiki from Fire Emblem 13. This one looks like Big the Cat. This one's inspired by the character we're never gonna get. No, I mean literally changing the character to become another character that's very similar. Like, take Olimar for example. Now, nobody wants to play as this character sucks. But, if you're a fan of the Pikmin series, you'd probably be thrilled to play as him. Now, fortunately for Pikmin fans, you get to play as two characters from the Pikmin series. And both characters have literally the same moveset. That's right, you get to play as both Olimar and Alf. What? There's two characters from the Pikmin series? Well, yes, but not exactly. See, Alf is actually a costume for Olimar, or as most may call it, a separate skin. So they're both the same character, but not. See, technically, it's just a different design over the same model. They both do the same and act the same, and this can be done for a bunch of other characters. If you choose Hero, you can play as 4 different hero characters. Or with Bowser Jr., you get to play as the 7 other Koopalings. With Steve, you can also play as Alex, and even a zombie, or an Enderman. And in some other cases, you can also gender swap the character, like with Wii Fit, Korn, Byleth, and whoever this is. You have the ability to turn this character into the opposite gender. And one of the coolest things about using skins to transform a character into another character is that the name will change to match the character that you transformed into, and even the voice lines change. So it really does feel like you get to play as a different character, even though that the moveset is identical to the original character in the roster. So, what's the difference between this concept and Echo Fighters, you might ask? I don't know. Like, can someone tell me the difference between Peach and Daisy? Like, no, really, go into the training room right now and tell me what they do differently. Well, that's right, you can't. They both do the same thing. And this is what really confuses me. You see, back in my day, before Smash Ultimate, Peach always had an alternate costume that was inspired by Daisy. Now obviously it's still Peach, but the color palettes are inspired by Daisy. Now, why couldn't they just do what they did with Olimar and Alf, and make it so that in this skin, Peach just turns into Daisy? It's not like Daisy herself in this game has some unique moveset that makes her stand apart from Peach. It is literally the same thing. Now sure, her animations are a little different, you know, she has that jittery, excited feel, while Peach is more calm and collected. And while Peach has a pinkish aura for her moves, Daisy gets a yellowish aura. But outside of the visuals, it is the same. You know what makes a character the same character but with different visuals? Skins. That is the whole point, no? So why couldn't they just be skins? Why can't alternative skins give characters different animations, as long as the move is still the same? It is not a revolutionary concept to give items or characters with different skins different effects, as long as they behave the same. So what stopped Nintendo from doing this? I know they got the technology. But before I dive any further into this, I got an important announcement. I'd like to give a huge shout out to this video sponsor, Pocket Champs. Pocket Champs is a mobile game available in the iOS and Android marketplace where, as the name implies, you have your very own champ right in your pocket. Guide and train your champ to become the best of the best by completing races and upgrading your gadgets. Now something I personally love about this game is just how visually aesthetic everything looks. Like, dude, these animations are clean. And look at these outfits, they're so adorable. I'm definitely going to be grinding for this one. And you even get all these fun emotes they can use during the match. Now the main focus of this game is to race other people. Nah, wait, he got a boat? Oh, we need to get one of them bad boys.
A few moments later.
Finally. Alright, now you guys are done for. Woo! You want to use specific gadgets for different races, since each gadget will give you a different advantage for different fields. So it's all about making the smart decisions when it comes to winning these races. Oh, this guy messed up. He brought the skateboard to the climbing event. Oh, you gonna stick your tongue at me? Yeah, okay, buddy, watch this. They call me Knuckles. Yeah, that's right. See you at the finish line, sucker. There's no better time to join the race than now, since I've got an exclusive offer for all of you. By using the link in the description or scanning the QR code on the screen, you'll not only get to be part of the fun by downloading the game, but you'll also receive a fantastic starter pack of 1100 gems. This is a $9.99 value which will automatically be added to your account on August 15th. So you gotta hurry, since this offer is only valid until August 14th. Thank you again, Pocket Champs, for sponsoring this video, and I hope to see you guys at the race. Now, let's get back to the video. Obviously, other Echo Fighters like Ken, Lucina, and Chrom are different enough to the point that they warrant their own character slot. But when they literally clone a character and just give them different looking effects and visuals and they go like, oh, brand new character, here you go. I think that's a stupid waste of the Echo Fighter potential. They should be using this to take advantage of the potential for the skins. Like really, imagine skins gave different effects and animations. That'd be amazing. And it would also warrant adding brand new characters. Like, non-biased example here, Shadow over Sonic. Now obviously it wouldn't make sense for Shadow to run like this, so all they have to do is change the running animation to match the way that he runs in his games, and boom, brand new character. Except the moveset is still exactly the same as Sonic. He goes over the Sonic character slot, and they can make it where whenever you choose a skin, it changes voice lines. In the same way that skins that gender swap can change voice lines. Now I get it. Everybody and their grandmother hates Sonic in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's the final boss of Wi-Fi tournaments. Sakurai spent 5 days in the lab designing Sonic to transform into a ball for half his moveset. So obviously it's very annoying to fight against. So the last thing that we need is Shadow the Hedgehog to be a playable character so that we now have 2 of them. And one of them has witch time. And a gun! Now I know Shadow is unique enough to warrant his own moveset. Or at the very least, be an Echo Fighter to Sonic. But at this point, I'm desperate. I would not mind if they just added Shadow as an alternate skin. Like I really just want to play a Sonic vs Shadow. So the best solution to not making Shadow a separate character is just make him a skin. And even as a skin, they could still make him different enough to where he is his own character. They got the technology. All they have to do is change the voice lines and the running animation and boom, brand new character. And I'm not talking about just Sonic and Shadow. They can do this for so many other characters. Like look at Bayonetta. Why is it just Bayonetta? Why does she have a Jean inspired skin? Why not just make a Jean model? Now you added 2 Bayonetta characters to the game and you didn't have to design an entirely different moveset. Shoot, why not make a Dark Ryu skin and put it over Ryu? Or Heihachi over Kazuya? Nintendo over Ness? Black Shadow over Falcon? Miss Pac-Man over Pac-Man? The list can go on for the potential here. This is literally an infinite money glitch. Can you imagine how much money they could make if they were just altering already existing character models? Shoot, modders are already doing this for free. So could you imagine if Nintendo monetized this? If I was the CEO of Nintendo, I'd cut all the bullshit and tell everyone straight up, put all the money into character skins. But sir, our budget is already going into all of these other video game projects that aren't Metroid Prime 4. I said, put all the money into making more Smash Ultimate skins. Boom. $1 trillion company. Easy. I feel like they thought more about this when they were making DLC characters. Like, look at Steve, for example. Everybody hates this character. Imagine playing this stupid ass matchup and Sakurai's like, another one. And decides to add Alex as a completely separate character. She would literally just be another Steve character in the game, but with a few differences. Like, instead of minecart, she just summons a skeleton that starts to shoot you with arrows. Or her lava bucket has the ability to pour down ledge so she can edgeguard people with it. Or even something else ridiculous like, I don't know, her down B just makes her shit out an ender dragon that one-shot. But thankfully, Alex is just a separate skin. So you can play as both Steve and Alex, but it's the same moveset, so the rest of us don't have to worry about another monster breaking the game. See, this is where they actually capitalized on this concept. But why did it stop there? This is literally the easiest and most effective way to add so many more characters to the game. You could probably add 50 more characters to the game without having to change the competitive meta, without having to use a lot of resources to create new movesets, and without having to worry about further balancing the game. Now, I know Sakurai is not looking to make any more characters and is done with balance patches, but a major issue with this is that when you're done updating a game, the game eventually starts to slowly die out. Smash Bros. Is one of the most iconic IPs in video game history, so doesn't this seem like a game that's worth keeping alive for as long as you can? Now, unless they're planning on releasing a brand new Smash game around the corner, which I highly doubt, why not keep updating this game? The best way to keep updating this game and keep the players engaged is by adding new costumes and character skins. People can only play the same game for so long before it becomes redundant, unless it's getting consistently updated. Now, I know a lot of people will still keep playing the same game for a very long time as long as they keep it competitive, but the majority of the people that play games aren't competitive. A lot of people just want to play it for fun, and what's more fun than trying out new things? And it doesn't even have to be other characters, it could also just be cool alternate costumes for the characters. Can you imagine adding seasonal costumes to the game for the characters? They already do it for other games like Xenoblade, so why didn't they do it for Smash? Or even other cool ideas like giving us Melee Fox as a costume, or giving us more costume options for the original Link. There is an endless pool of potential for monetizing this and adding new things to the game, and keeping the game alive by consistently updating it with skins. So many people like aesthetics. This is a huge thing that a lot of video games aren't capitalizing on. Now, some video games do capitalize on it, Fortnite, and there's a reason why those games are so successful. Look at gachas. Gacha developers are drowning in all the money because they are smart. They are literally releasing PNGs with just different art and selling it, and they make so much money from this. Nintendo can just take models that they already have and put them on existing characters, or hire people to just create new models, and again, I mind you, some people do this for free and just sell those things on the marketplace. Boom, the game just had its lifespan increased by years, and Nintendo became the first $1 trillion video game company. You're welcome. Again, I don't understand the situation with skins in this game. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like whatever they did here is a huge missed opportunity. Now again, Mr. Sakurai, it's not too late. I know you're done with making new characters, but you never said anything about not making new character skins. I promise you, this is literally an idea that takes a fraction of the effort that it takes to make a new character moveset, and it'll make just as much money. I can guarantee you this will make as much money, if not probably more. But what do I know? I'm just a content creator on YouTube. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think. If you guys like this idea, or if you guys have something else to say about it, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you like this type of video where I just do discussions, put that in the comments as well. I would like to make more videos like this, but of course I won't if you guys aren't rocking with it. And of course, if you really do like it, please like the video. It actually does help the channel a lot. Also, another way to help out is to use the link I've left in the description to download Pocket Champs. Or you can check the pinned comment in the comment section below. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.